guys, March 5th, 2022, Saturday morning. So there I gotta go do a repair at a daycare. I got some of these daycares in my area that I work at. I usually go there when there's no one around. I want to go there when there's a bunch of people and kids are, you know, it's easier to work when no one's there. So she said one of the drains is leaking under the sink in the bathroom. So I have been to one of the other ones recently and replaced the sink drain a couple of months back. And I'm thinking it's the same thing. They're all put together the same time, so they're getting a little crusty. A lot of the plumbing's really crusty. And we'll go over there and take a look at it. Not too far from my shop, so I should have what I need in the truck to fix it. We'll see. If not, I'll go get it and come back and fix it. Alright, you can see the sink's pulling away from the wall here. It's a long handicap style. These are supposed to have arms in there, but I don't think that they do because I can't feel it. It's almost have a wall bracket. I can see a crack there. And this is kind of crusty too. See, this is all pitted. So I'm going to have to pull the sink off the wall, fix this. Somebody probably leaned on it so long. And then we'll have to replace this trap and this riser. I got this compression. This would go on here. Either that or I could back this off, but I'd rather not play with that. It's for a handicap. I'd rather not play with that part of it. Also have to. So to put a new trap, I'm going to put this on there. That's what I think I'm going to do when I got the new trap here. Right there. So I have to put a bag on that or something because we don't want to set it off. We don't want to set off the sprinkler. Let me get this apart and see what we can do here. We're going to take this sink off the wall and find out why it's got such a gap there. We'll disconnect these up here. And then we'll pop that there and get it off the wall and see what's going on with the hanger. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that coming right off. Look at that. That's kind of queer. That's not right. That's half-ass right there. See that? That's not right. Yeah, it seems like they pulled off a little bit. That's not right. See, I'm kind of pushing it in with my shoulder. Wow. I don't even know if I want to touch this thing. Look at that. It doesn't even have a hanger on there. These things are supposed to have wall hangers that come out of the wall and they bolt here and here. That's not good. Look at that shit. I mean, what are you going to do? That's not right. Wow. I don't know if I even want to touch it. Wow, because it's a liability. This is a big liability right there. It's not done right. I don't think I could even touch this job. I can't. Because see, that's not done right. It's not done proper. I better call this guy. Guys, I'm back here. I had to order these. I had to get these arms. They're arms where you could adjust you screw these things in, and then you could adjust the sink level with these arms. There's adjustments there, there's adjustment here, and there's adjustment in the middle. These things are all. Now I gotta put this in here. This one screw's gotta go in here. Looks like I might be missing a screw on one of them. Maybe missing a screw on this one. Could be able to get some kind of little screw that goes in there. I'm gonna take this sink off and see if we could take this sink off, take these pipes, put these hangers on there, and so we could level the sink. And right now he's got it bolted on there, trying to hang it on the wall. It's not right. So let's take this thing all apart, and I'll show you as I go, hopefully. A lot of supplies off. I got those off there. Let's see how much of a gap there is. How much of a gap there is. That thing's just floating in the wind here. That's why those arms is what you need, so you can adjust it. This thing's really tipping down. See what I mean? The thing's really, she's really tipping down. Alright, so let me get this off. We'll put these arms on. We'll set it where we need it. And then we'll address the drain issue. These must screw right into the wall. Looks like they're threaded. Kind of flopping in the wind there though. This one not so bad. So we're going to have to measure where these 3 holes are. Screw that in there. And then make those things set where we need them. And then we can slide this sink back on. Not going to be easy. Maintenance guy wanted me to just fix the drain. I told him no. I mean, it's got to be done right, or I don't want to do it. If you can't do it right, I don't want nothing to do with the job. It's a liability issue. Can't do the job right, I don't want nothing to do with it. Let me tell you. There's wood there. There's some kind of, this is some kind of plate that they got in there. Let's see if this, I might have to cut these. I'm not sure yet. Really way off, but we should be able to make an adjustment on it. Might have to cut them, I'm not sure yet. Might have to cut these. We're going to measure the sink now and see where these arms, how far these arms are coming out. I got 7.5, 7.25. These two are 14. This one's 20. This one's 21.25. And that one's 20.75. So I'm going to have to cut that back quite a bit. Either I got to come out with the sink. I'm going to have to cut these so they go back more. 20. Where the screw goes in. This one's going to be 20. Let's see, 20. We're going to cut about an inch off of these, so 1 inch. eBay. So doesn't have to be perfect, somewhere around an inch. Yeah. Come on in. There's rubber gaskets on there, showing you. That's gonna pull down. That's gonna pull down. This one here is gonna go up. This one I'm gonna have to adjust also. Let me set that one. I got the arms all set. I got all of them set in position where I can slide the sink in. Then I can tighten them from the bottom. It's very secure now. You can see the arms. You can see that comes down, and there's an adjustment here. There's an adjustment in there. There's two front and back, and then there's one here that pulls down to hold it. Now I could hook up the trap. I might be able to put that other trap back, I'm not sure yet. I don't think the trap was the issue. Don't look rotted. It was this piece that was, it's this piece here that was cracked that I have another riser for. I might be able to adjust it, I'm not sure yet. Then I'll have to caulk in there and it'll be done. But at least it's got the right arms in it now. No more of these. You don't need these to try to hold it against the wall. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't coming off the wall. Could yank on it. It's not coming off. It's steady there now. Alright. I got another piece that I cut. That should work better. Really needed to get that, I don't think the trap's really rotted, to be honest with you. I think it was just a, it was a hanger issue. Didn't have the right hanger in there. It's kind of odd. Let me try this, get it back together and see if it leaks. If it don't leak, we're leaving it. I have another trap if I have to. Put it in there, I will. I'd rather not, unless I have to. The old saying, you look for trouble, you're gonna find it. You ever hear that saying? I think that's my saying. I think I made that up. You look for trouble, you're gonna find it. Let's see if we get this thing back together without too much. It is a Saturday. I don't want to be here all flipping day. Just want to get my job done and move on. Move on to the next one, if possible. That's my ultimate goal. Just get the shit fixed so it don't leak. And move on to the next job. Let me get the water pipe back together. Find some on eBay, because they wanted $350 for the whole set with the carriers and the wall and everything. This one just got a plate on the wall, I think. We'll see if it leaks. It's not done right. As soon as I touch it, I own the flipping thing. I would know. You want to get the right hangers for it and do it right, well, we'll do it. If not, call the hall. I didn't have to use the torch. What do you know? I'm gonna get up my Pro Press out. Get my Pro Press out, I think. I'll have to do it. Ugh. What crazy shit. I don't know. I think I got another handle for this other one. Other one's got a broken handle on it. I think I got another handle here. This handle's broken. See if I got another one. Get it off. I can clean up this stuff. It's just been dripping. The old flipping. The hot doesn't seem like it. I think there's a broken washer in there in the hot. I'm not getting a good flow. There's a broken washer in there. I gotta take this apart. It's hot. It's cold. There is a broken washer in there. I bet you. There's a broken washer in there. Alright, so I got the hot off down solo. I'm draining down solo. I got a feeling that this gasket fell off. We need to put a new one in there. Let's see if I was right. No. I actually got another one right here with a gasket on it. From another Jabo. Unbelievable. I got guys tell me all the time, oh, I would just change the faucet. I would just change the whole faucet. That was me. Well, you're not me, I guess. I won't change faucets unless I have to. I could just put a washer on there, but I got another one that came off another job that I saved. Same thing. Central brass, same faucet. I'll just put that on there. Put the handle back that I took it off of. That I took the handle. I'd saved the handle. Sometimes I save parts if they're good, you know. I save two of them in my box, and sometimes I come across shit I could reuse them on. It's not a big deal. As long as it works is the main outlook on all this stuff. Don't have to be a superhero here. As long as it works. We'll turn the water back on. This stuff is just kind of wet because it had all them containers on there and it was leaking down, and I don't think anything's a problem. This is down in the basement cellar area. Let's Turn the water back on. I didn't shut the water heater off because I'll show you why. I'll show you why I didn't shut the water heater off. So this water heater comes down, see the shut off? But above it, above this is the cold water feed to the tempering valve and the cold water feed for this recirculating line, which doesn't have a shut off on it, which is not right. That shut off should have been above, so I can't shut that off. I had to shut the main off. I gotta make sure I bleed this good wherever this goes, because this is gonna have air in it. I got fan in the can here. I worked on this thing before. I think I put a new damper. There was some problems with stuff running wild over here. I worked on this. Look at the size of this boiler. Yeehaw, that's a monster. It's what, 8-inch smoke pipe? Change that. Alright, let's go back upstairs. It might not be that, it might be in the faucet. Yeah, it must be in the faucet itself. I think it's in the faucet. It's a problem. I'm gonna find out right now. Yeah, it's in the faucet. The supply's clear. I blew through it. Nothing in the supply. It's in the faucet. Well, at least we know what's in the faucet. Let's put this back together. I got all the air out from a couple other faucets in the place. Yeah, she's still she's still wimpy. Man, she's a wimpy flow, man. She's a wimpy flow. Let's see if we can take it apart and see what the story is. Take it apart and give it a douche. I'll give it a yo. If not, you're gonna need a new faucet. What can I tell you? I don't even know what kind this is. Water's off. Looks like a Delta. Oh yeah, there's a little piece of shit in there. I can see it. It's a little piece of a little piece of jism in there. See it? I'm gonna get that out. It's just enough to screw up your day. Huh? That's enough to give you That's enough to screw up your day. Huh? I think so. I'll get it out of there. Got it jammed inside there on the flipping access port. Give you a little how you doing there. So, when in doubt, blow it out. It's like a delta. It is a delta. Get that done back down in there with the springs. There it is. It's back in there. See how we took it out and put it down? I didn't mix it up because it's got to go back a certain way. Make sure it goes back a certain way. Should work now. I took a little bit of that rubber to get in there, and that was enough to give it just enough to give it the "oh, how you doing" and not work right. We'll see if it works now. Turn the water back on and we'll check it. Oh yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. We'll let it run, see if we got any leaks. I don't think that any of this stuff's a problem. I think it's just from it sitting, you know. We're going to wipe it all down good. I don't think any of this stuff is a problem. Still looks okay to me. Just needs a little polishing from the water sitting in there. This is a handicap accessory sink, so it's going to be able to bring a wheelchair in here. I don't think that there's anything wrong with the trap. I mean, I could change it if I have to. Or I'd change it if it's still fine. Ooh. Looks like the drain's draining slowly. That's from all that shit they're putting in there, that hand soap shit they've been putting in there. Going flipping slow as molasses here. It's swirling, but it's going slow, so we're going to have to cut the flow down a little bit. They're using all that flipping hand soap shit. Get some hot water down there, just flipping hot. See if we can give it a flush. You don't want to have it so it overflows the sink, you know. We're going to have to probably cut our flows down a little bit. We don't want too much water flow. It's got to be able to take it in the drain. Pretty bad there. Let's see what the... That's the Honda, still the cold, max cold. It's got to be shut down some. There's the cold and there's the hot. Alright, so that's the cold. We'll do them both and we'll see if the drain takes it. You know what's going to happen? Some kid's going to come in and turn these on and leave. And you can't have it overflowing. Drain has to be able to take it. So I'm thinking that's good right there. Let that run for a bit. I'm going to tighten up some of the packing nuts here and shit. Look, it's taking it. So when they're both open, we're getting a good flow out there. And sometimes you have to think this shit out, you know. As long as the drain takes it and it doesn't start backing up and overflowing, I'll be okay here. Last thing I'm going to do is get some caulking in here and be done. So I got it caulked on there all the way around. And put all the stuff back on there. There we go. Secure, it ain't going anywhere. That's the way it should be. It's level coming out. Level the other way. That's the way it should be.